equally doubles as the chairperson Adamawa Peace Initiative.
Traditional Rulers and Chancellor, Federal University of Birnin Kebbi in Kebbi State. You're welcome, sir. We also have Senator Ali Wakili, representing Bauchi Central in the National Assembly. He is the Chairman on Poverty Alleviation and Welfare. Lastly, we have the Honorable Commissioner for Housing in Abia State, Honorable Osita Igbe. At this commencement, we have 3 student speakers. One of them valedictorian, the other 2 class speakers. For the first time, we're having 2 class speakers at one commencement. We're going to listen to these student speakers, beginning with Mr. Gregory Tanyi Betty, the valedictorian for the graduating class of 2016.
To the founder, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, members of the Board of Trustees, Madam President, our distinguished speaker, Dr. Mustafa Akinkunmi, faculty, staff, students, alumni, parents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It has been 1,360 days of wondering if we will make it to this day. Today marks the culmination of our 1,360-day journey. We are the graduating class of 2016. Graduation is one of those awkward times in our lives when we are torn between the joy of our memories and the excitement of our future. Should we look back on what were the greatest 4 years of our lives? Times filled with joy from the boisterous sounds of that first day in Yola sunshine, the aroma of egusi soup in the AUN cafeteria, the mitigating rush of adrenaline as we explored the beautiful campus, or instead, should we focus on the next stage in this journey called life? We have been impatiently waiting for this day for 4 years, and now we just want to hit pause. We want to slow it down and enjoy our last fleeting moments. Our lives will be forever altered after we toss our caps into the air. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 numbers can tell the story of this amazing journey. These numbers are 4, 1, and pi. I'm sorry to disappoint those who expected the last number to be 9 anyways. I'll start with 4. We entered the loving confines of our beloved AUN 4 years ago as an unwritten book eager to fill the pages. It seems like just yesterday we were lugging our countless bags into the resident halls, wondering how we got to Yola. It seems like just yesterday we had the orientation and the pleasure of listening to our beloved Dr. Ensign tell us with so much confidence, "You are the future of Africa." We walk onto the AUN campus for the first time as students in the fall of 2012, having to work as never before every 4 months to score a GPA as close to 4.0 as possible. A class with students from 4 major African countries, Nigeria, Rwanda.
Speak into the mic.
Okay, thank you. A class with students from 4 major African countries, Nigeria, Rwanda, Ghana, and Cameroon, the latter from which I originate. We all felt something special. We all felt something unique. We all felt something best pictured in force. As we settled in this new home of ours, the gloomy world around us was struck with a very unique challenge. And this brings us to the next number, 1. This unique challenge was the #1 headline on every Nigerian newspaper, the #1 enemy of peace in this region of the country. It was the #1 source of fear on the minds of most parents during the past 4 years. This challenge was the insecurity in Nigeria. Amazingly, what makes AUN Africa's #1 development university was what we learned during this period. We learned not to allow external circumstances define us. That's right, my colleagues. Our book will not be written on the terms of any other person but ourselves. We decided to stick together tighter than ever before. We decided to be one with our communities, to be one with our faculty, and to be one with our staff. We took part in the distribution of food to the IDP camps. We tutored less privileged kids in the Yola community, and we looked after one another. We worked closely with Dean Bullock, Dean Braggs, and Mr. Baylor to ensure our university experience was holistic. This taught us one of the greatest lessons in life. It taught us that the heart of education is, quite frankly, the education of the heart. However, this was not done at the expense of our schoolwork. This spirit of unity permeated our academic lives very, very deeply. I still have vivid memories of Hamza and Pila organizing tutorials for the STAT 301 baptism of fire examinations. I recall Uncle Jay coaching us on how to make killer business plans. We overcame all of these challenges because we understood that to be number one, you must be one. But how could a class so diverse be one? And that's the question. How could a class with so many international students be one? And this takes us to the next number, pi. I know we have had enough maths for the day, but permit me to throw in a little more maths. Pi is a unique number, and it's unique for two reasons. The first reason is pi is infinite, it never ends. It keeps on running forever and ever and ever. And the second thing is, unlike most infinite numbers, pi is non-repetitive. A lot of infinite numbers in mathematics repeat after a certain hundreds or thousands or even millions of digits, but pi is unique. Pi doesn't repeat. And why is pi that way? I'm going to explain it to all of us. Pi knows that change and diversity are necessary if you want to leave a legacy that lives on forever. And it appears to us that pi is talking to this very unique and special class of 2016. We joined AUN 4 years ago with different backgrounds and different life experiences. We are the most diverse class this prestigious institution has ever seen. Like pi, how do we make sure this diversity can be channeled to ensure we leave an eternal legacy? To do so, we need to make sure the past 1,360 days don't go to waste. We need to leave this campus as a collective unit, as the class of 2016. No matter what school we come from, whether it's the School of Business, or the School of Information Technology and Computing, or the School of Arts and Science, we are all members of this one university community. Like the number pi, let's use our diversity to create a legacy, to make our collective future brighter. Let's seek to make changes in our society, because to improve is to change, but to be perfect is to change often. This is our class recipe for success. Like the famous African quote says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, which the class of 2016 wants to do, go together. We are now set to begin the next chapter in our book. AUN has instilled in us a tremendous fire, a passion for life, a desire to make the world in which we live much better. For this, we say big thank you to the entire AUN community. May I use this opportunity to especially say a big thank you to two individuals who have been A1 since day one, my parents. We owe it to each other, our families, our professors, our university, our countries, and our God to pursue our wildest dreams. No matter the season, like Adamawa's beautiful sunshine, we need to keep shining, we need to keep blazing. In doing so, the 4 years we spend together will make us one and will give us, like pi, the unique opportunity to create an eternal legacy. Thank you very much.
Next is Mariam Maji Lawang, one of the two class speakers. Speak into the microphone and come closer. Don't go far.
Good day. Awalijam, Ekaso, Inauni, Ututuama, and in my very own dialect, Kanuri Ndawatu. Greetings to all our respected dignitaries, to our incredible faculty, hardworking staff, faithful parents. Thank you for being a part of this memorable moment to share this great milestone with AUN's class of 2016. Welcome to our campus, the Hub National Development Center for Youth Empowerment. I am pleased to stand in front of such great audience, wearing the shawl of accomplishment, skill, and great victory. You are welcome. I see my friends and colleagues rubbing their hands, eager to climb up to the stage and snatch their degrees and run into the world. But as cartoonist Gary said, commencement speeches were designed to ensure that outgoing college students are never released into the world until they have been carefully sedated. Distinguished guests, permit me to say that America has the seed, but Nigeria indeed has the soil. The great American seed has been planted in us, and indeed we shall sprout, because Nigeria is the soil. As Samson Ada said, as we suck the seed, we shall succeed. Nevertheless, if you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires hope. Before you, class of 2016, are people who represent happiness and hope, and it is with esteemed privilege that I am a part of the set of stars who embody happiness, intuition, innovation, creativity, and originality. Stars who without a doubt are energetic and always exude the spirit of groove. I do not know where to begin. Is it Marilyn Elechi, our #1 female athlete? Lefa, the South African belly dancer? Jaye, our creative turn-up mixer? Abby, our incredible performer? Is it Sanusi Tijani, our humble senator? Musa Babagana, our glorious imam? Or John Paul offers humor? And Ebenezer Dari, I'm still waiting for my cowboy hat. Is it Nicole, the fashionista, or Sally's Jolie by Dolly clothing line? Is it Chicha Muma, the Cameroonian math magician, Kenen Wago, the brain box, or Gregory Tani, the president of the Honor Society? Talk about our Senate leader, Fatima Ali, Justin Ada, R.A. Chairman, Siddiqui Hamadu, the friendly team player, Awal, the businessman, and our energetic Basil Abia. I cannot forget our superstar Ikechukwu Ilomanya, aka Ike Loms. And the life of the party, Kingsley Jima. Coming to this university was never an option for me. It was my worst nightmare. My goal was not to attend an American school, but it was my dream to go to school anywhere in America. Today, I have no regrets. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today, and I am confident in my words when I say that I am not just a reflection, but I am a mirror image of the American University of Nigeria, because we, before you, are indeed a simulation of the exclusive AUN experience. AUN has drawn a thin line between the classroom and reality, hence reaffirming itself as a development university. We have been equipped with the skills to develop our community through community service, sustainability programs, and social entrepreneurship. We have limited access to success at our fingertips, with Dean Bullock, who has taught us to inhale confidence and exhale doubt. We have seen further, because it is by standing on the shoulders of such giants, and our president Ensign, who has shown us that a dynamite comes in a small package. Our cab drivers who know the places we visit, Lionel's security officers who know us by name, faculty who push us when we're slacking, the clinic who give us health tips, and the campus store that keeps us going even when we go broke. Every day has had its moments. It could be cutting the line at the cafeteria, trying to print at the copy center, shouting your orders at Cravings, rushing to your 8 o'clock class so Bill Hansen doesn't lock his door, making sure you make sense in class so that Dr. Sam doesn't call you out, or locking your door so that you don't get busted in the dorms. It can be Damada, Clubhouse, Duragi, or Hometel. It was Peeps, now that lounge. It could be discussing with the Norwegian ambassador to Nigeria at dinner, President Jacob Zuma of South Africa, the US ambassador, or the former vice president of Uganda. It can be the all-white cocktail, the late-night cab concerts, or our prestigious homecoming pageant of beauty and brains where I was crowned as Miss AUN. Finally, I cannot forget to mention that no amount of air conditioning our founder provides can liberate the incredible and unforgettable Yola sunshine. To the close friendships that I've made on campus, Gina Bako, Simi Daliop, Grace Johnsini, Murna Mamman, Kelvin Asara, Usaku Musa, Christy, and so on. If I were to mention all your names, I would mention everyone on this AUN campus. And Salome Elwa, I will be shortchanging our friendship if I call you my best friend, because the only thing we lack is that we do not share the same surname. Thank you to our faculty and staff who work tirelessly to ensure our social and academic well-being on campus. To the career office that will turn your long essay into a professional resume, our residence life staff, shout out to Mr. B and the unshakable boss lady, Madam Grace. If there's one thing I've learned from the registrar's office, Mr. Yakubu can tell you that it is to follow my catalog. Thank you, Auntie Hawa. It is not by chance that you are my mom's namesake. Special thanks to the School of Business and Entrepreneurship for empowering me with the knowledge to complement this university's prestige. Professor Linus, who will give you 4 questions in an exam that can be labeled from A to Z. Dr. Tamara Mayat, who will drill you until you begin to ask questions on Google, such as who invented school? Dr. Faridin, who is everly prepared to write me an instant letter of recommendation because he believes in me. Here's an early notice because I'll be coming back for one for my master's degree. Dr. Hassan Yusuf, who will teach you in his strategy class that for you to succeed in business, you either strategize or die. Any organization that offers today what is sold yesterday will be out of business tomorrow. Those are his words. Mr. Sam Akano, you are a great teacher, friend, and a good guardian. I'll always remember you. To my calculus instructor, Charles Fonche, it was difficult, but I'm here standing. I would like to congratulate my finance professor, Ifatu, on achieving his MSc today. It feels great to be graduating with my professor. To our new provost, Professor Lejeune, you may not realize how happy you've made me today, but you're someone I'll never forget. Finally, a big thank you to our parents who have never lost faith in us. Thank you, Daddy, for your unrelenting financial and moral support, for the constant encouragement and never-ending hope. Thank you, Mommy, for keeping my life steered straight. When all seems to start falling out of line, your advice and prayers put everything back to place. I thank God Almighty for my caring brothers and sisters. Please put your hands together for these wonderful people. Dear parents, the young inquisitive soldiers you dropped off are not the same. Before you are an epitome of this university's mission, which is to produce new African leaders who are committed to sustaining a democracy in which diverse people share in the rights and responsibilities of citizenship and who are a catalyst for development in the entire world. This university has taught us to dream big. Dr. Fidelis once said in my class, "A loser, Mariam, is not someone who has not achieved their dream. A loser is someone who fails to dream. As we embark on this new journey in our lives, we will experience change, and change comes with challenges, which demands hard work. We can't continue to do what we do, or we can choose to make changes. We can victimize ourselves or work for the better. Oprah Winfrey could have maintained, "I was raped at 9. Nelson Mandela could have maintained, "I have been in prison for 27 years. Bill Gates, "I didn't finish school." Eminem, "I repeated 4th grade 9 times. Lionel Messi, "I served tea to pay for soccer training." What am I saying? As the popular saying goes, these are epic examples of rags to riches, zero to hero, nothing to something, and grass to grace. There is one commonality between these great people. They dreamed, and they put in the hard work. There are no shortcuts. It is not by chance that we are gathered here to celebrate these young graduates. Excellence is as a result of purpose and objective, which has gotten us here. Hence, our gathering here is as a result of high intention, intelligent direction, and skillful execution. It is as a result of sincere efforts and hard work, because excellence is no accident. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Thank you, Myra. A few more recognitions. Distinguished Senator David Jonah Jang and his wife are here. He was former governor here in Yola. He was the immediate past governor in Plateau State. Former military governor of Akwa Ibom State, Air Commodore Idong Esiden Kanga, is also here. And Professor Abubakar Omar Jangur, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Federal University in Kashere, Gombe State, is here, as well as the Vice Chancellor, Taraba State University, Professor Mohammed Sani. Thank you. The next and third speaker is Mr. Kinsley Jima, class speaker, class of 2016.
I am happy to be part of this generation. You know why? Because it is in my time that the American University of Nigeria got to have the most brilliant mixture of students from the different parts of the world. It is in my time that AUN had the most number of Cameroonians. It is in my time that this same institution had the most number of South African students. As if that was not enough. It is in my time that AUN is graduating the most number of Rwandan students. It is in my time that we got to have a Ugandan among us, a Ghanaian, and the list goes on. It is in my time that the rescued Chibok girls blended with us and we gave them a home. It is in my time that AUN made marks with its groundbreaking innovations and creative ideas. It is in my time that Bana became obsolete because someone saw the need to open all closed ERPs, to introduce the Teller program and the Read and Feed program, among others. People, it is in my time that the monumental digital library of AUN and the first ever eco-friendly sustainability buildings were all commissioned. All these successes presented themselves in my time. All these glories we have seen in our time. It all happened with this very set seated here. The founder, His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Your Royal Highness the Lamido of Adamawa, Dr. Barkindo Aliu Mustafa, His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Adamawa State, Honorable Martins Babale, the keynote speaker, Dr. Mustafa Akinkumi, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished parents, faculty and staff of the American University of Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, I humbly stand in your midst with gratitude and overwhelming joy to tell you a brief recapitulation of the glorious 4 years we have spent in this prestigious institution. I stepped a foot into the almighty American University of Nigeria on the morning of August 22nd in 2012, completely unaware of the face of life I was about to encounter. As a local, born and raised in the Yola community, I had already heard hints of how the university had become a beaming light in the center of the Yola community. I came in with my funny secondary school mentality, as we would call it, with no basic IT skills, communication problems, and the likes. I can vividly recall when I was asked by the IT desk to impute my email on their system. After typing kingsley.jima, I couldn't find where the @ key was on my keyboard. I spent a whopping 45 seconds with my eyes wide open on the keyboard, trying to locate where the @ key was. The IT man behind the desk knew my plight, but he allowed me to wallow in my search. After a long search, I discovered that the key that had number 2 written on it also had the @ key. I quickly typed kingsley.jima@aun.edu.ng before the key would decide to disappear in my very own eyes. The IT man simply looked up at me and said, "Welcome to AUN, better get used to your laptop." That statement was all I needed to buckle up. As I am talking to you, I can proudly say that I could compete in a typing contest with the inventors of the keyboard themselves. Of course, this set you see here have had tougher days and good moments. In our set, philosophy with Dr. Rawlings was simply epic. It is in our set that ICP 101 with Professor Bill Hansen was a no-go area. It is in our set that eco courses with Dr. Wasikan were like doctorate dissertations. Math classes with Dr. Adewale James were like church services because we preached morality and we taught math. Mr. Olumo would tell you Lego, Lego, and you would wonder when he asked, is this guy serious at all? It is in our set that Gen 101 with Sani had our grades crashing. It is in our set that Dean Bullock had a countless number of adopted sons and daughters that frequently found their ways to his office to grab his chocolates and smooth. It is with this very set that the Emerging Leaders Academy was introduced. It is in our time that the SGA president represented the school in all aspects, including parties and dance competitions. We can't talk about Pastor Biasa. His physics has refused to become simple year by year. For NES measures, Dr. Tyndall would not care to give you 250 questions in a simple pop-up quiz. For accounting measures, Dr. Akano would like you only if you work day and night. But guys, didn't we overcome all these? Of course we did. We are able to survive anywhere and at any time. I must say our set was the bomb. On a heavier note, may I ask my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Celestine Abajima, to please stand as I appreciate them for this wonderful job they have done in nurturing, thank you, in nurturing the young man I have become. Can we please appreciate this couple for the job well done? Banche kuzona ba kunzaona kutashi. Okay, Your Excellency, the founder Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, let me tell you a little secret. That woman you see there, my mom, has always wanted to have a single photograph with you. Your Excellency, could you please do her the honor of having a single snapshot after the commencement? Mama, this I'm making Antashi. All right, to my friends, Benjamin Terry, Jerry Barrow, Jibril Ishak, John Paul Ofo, Yauba Mohammed, Pata. Sonia Supusari Francis, I love you guys, now and always. I always appreciate you. Class of 2016, can we please stand up for a short exercise? As the life of the party, I demand that you stand up for a short exercise, please. Okay, now, you're going to repeat after me. I'm going to say we, and you will say made it. We. Okay, let me put this in another way. When I say we, you say made it. We. I can't hear you. When I say we, you say made it. We. We. Thank you very much. My name is Kingsley Jima, and these are my people.
Thank you, distinguished speakers. May I ask you to step out, as I also invite Madam President to step out to confer the plaques on these distinguished student speakers. Thank you.
Could our three terrific student speakers please come back up? Mr. Gregory Tanyi, Miriam Lawal, and Kingsley Jima. Please come back to the stage. Round of applause. Gregory, great job. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yes, it's now time to introduce the commencement speaker.
Thank you. We are delighted to have with us today as our speaker for our commencement exercise a distinguished son of Nigeria and one of our very own. A former member of both AUN faculties of Business and Entrepreneurship and our School of Information Technology and Computing, Dr. Akinkunmi represents the best and brightest of this most extraordinary country. He went abroad for his postgraduate training, earning a doctorate from Fordham University in New York, and launched his business career in Washington, D.C. and New York City. But unlike so many others of the brilliant Nigerian diaspora, he has returned to his homeland to help. His distinguished career includes work in both the public and private spheres, in business and in university education. A widely published scholar, a university professor, an entrepreneur, a business and a financial leader, Dr. Akinkunmi represents what we hope for in Nigeria for all of our graduates, a multifaceted life of service and success. Please join me in welcoming to the campus and to the stage of the American University of Nigeria, Dr. Akinkunmi.
Thank you, Maggie. Greetings, Your Royal Highness, Lamido Adamawa, Your Excellency, former Vice President and the University founder, Mr. Atiku Abubakar, the Deputy Governor of Adamawa State. Before I continue, I want to say thank you, sir. I came into Adamawa in 2005, and I can see a lot of developments. The road network, the infrastructure. That is what urbanization is all about. Thank you. The Board of Trustees, our own university president, my former boss, Dr. Maggie Ensign, my former colleagues, and most importantly, parents of graduating class of 2016. Yes, please, everyone, let's give a round of applause for the parents of 2016. These parents got you here, encouraged you, called you, and pay your considerable AAU fees. I say welcome, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and again, the graduating class of 2016. It is an exquisite delight and honor to be delivering this address. I thank you all for the opportunity. Finally, a special appreciation to my former boss, the university president, Dr. Ensign. You have transformed this university over the years. You are truly an inspiration leader. Africa and we need and pray for is more leaders like you. Thank you. Our country, Nigeria, has gone through difficult times in recent times on the naira and the inflation. When it comes to the future, economists can be wrong. I remember in 2008 when the oil price fell even more dramatically. Everyone, including the firm that I founded, Brickfield Road Associates Limited, predicted a severe recession. But Nigeria never stopped growing. In fact, growth accelerated. This illustrates the importance of steady economic leadership and that Nigeria's economy has become less dependent on oil and more dependent on talented people like you, 2016, seated here today. In celebration of Nigeria's more important assets, its talented and educated leaders, economists like me were wrong for a reason. Our income statistics place too much emphasis on oil and agriculture and too little on the services and modern technologies that dominate innovation. Nigeria needs to continue investing in new mobile technologies, healthcare, in education, and in exporting creativity, such as music, movies, and the written word. Of course, trade and investment matters, and reliable power is essential for rapid growth. But none of this is possible without security and a strong health system, as the recent victories over Ebola in Lagos and terrorism in the Northeast. Ladies and gentlemen, if Nigeria is strong, Africa is strong and secure. Already, we've seen the benefits of maintaining financial stability. Oil prices are now rising, while the dollar, that is less of a threat, caused to devalue when the oil price at $30 per barrel was pretty much a premature. But now, with the prices over $40 per barrel, EIU is forecasting that the price will average around $57 per barrel over the next 2 years. Financial markets should stabilize and play a more constructive role very soon. With this said, I can now focus on the heroes of today, the VIPs of this day, the graduating class of 2016 and their parents. Now, I want to share a personal story of my own journey. I arrived in Nigeria in 2005 to teach at AUN and start a research firm. This was around the time when the oil price was similarly low at about $50 per barrel, and the exchange rate was around $135 naira to the dollar. Furthermore, inflation rate was around 17.8%. You will agree with me that these were not the most optimistic time in our economy, but it places me in a good position to speak to you about the environment you are about to enter and share with you my strategy in achieving success. I could have put off by the common belief and widespread views that things were looking tough. However, as you can see, with strong independent stance with the current administration of Muhammadu Buhari, our president, I want to encourage you to ignore the public belief and be bold enough to trust your instincts. I sold my company in the US, which focused on data analytics for quantitative trading on Wall Street. A success story from early stage of my life, which I will share with you later on. I moved to Nigeria to explore the opportunities here. In my assessment of the environment, I spotted a gap in a sector I knew well, and I summoned my resources and expertise and launched aggressively to exploit this opportunity. At that time, Nigeria's economic data was scanty and conflicting. CBN quoted different data from Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. The different sources and varying data for the inflation and other micro indicators were different across board. I began to gather my own data sets, gradually building a database that allowed more accurate and informed predictive analysis of Nigerians' fundamental macro indicators. Recognizing the value of this system, the Deputy Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Mrs. Sarah Alade, engaged my firm to work closely with CBN to guide the MPR's committee's decision-making by providing robust data for analysis. This, of course, was the crowning moment in what was a steady and meticulous journey in focusing on creating value from scratch. I task you to look around at the Nigerian economy today, and whereas the institutional analysis tells you Nigerian growth has slowed, forecast at about 3.5%, down from the average 6.8% growth rate in the decade to 2014. And look at where you can create value for yourselves. I assure you that this value will be recognized and monetized. The key is focus and commitment, beyond shaken by the opinion of others. This brings me to a quote by the global North economist, which goes as follows: "The misdiagnosis of the population explosion by the vast majority of social scientists and policymakers, and the grave harm that the resultant mistaken policy did to many millions, were among the most serious intellectual and ethical failures of a century in which there were many." I want to emphasize, population, I tell you, is an advantage, a driver of growth. Let me talk to you about population. Studies show that of the 30 countries expected to have the fastest growing population between 2015 and 2050, 29 are in sub-Saharan Africa. The region is expected to account for more than half of global population growth between 2015 and 2050. The fastest growing 10 countries in the world are Burundi, Chad, the Gambia, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, Somalia, Tanzania, Uganda, and Zambia. All these countries are expected to account for 20% of global population growth over the same period, with Nigeria alone accounting for 2% of the population growth. Coupled with high fertility rates, Africa will be home to an increasing share of the world's children and working age people. I urge the class of 2016 to look at these dynamics. Human capital is the real growth driver. Human capital is the hope for the future of our region, and human capital is you. Look at the growth prospects in Nigeria alone. Look at the top fastest growing countries. How many of those are in the ECOWAS region? Did you know that Nigeria contributed almost half, 48.5%, of the total community levy payment of units of accounts made to ECOWAS in 2015? Look at the captive markets available to you. Before I leave the advantages of population, Nigeria can leapfrog from manufacturing to servicing simply because the output for manufacturing has increased and human resources for manufacturing has decreased due to automation. Look at the opportunity before you. Now, let me now take you back to earlier episode in my career that will illustrate my message to you. I graduated in the US during the Reagan era and during a time of high unemployment for foreign-born due to defense-related jobs. There were certainly no jobs for electrical engineering graduates such as myself. I had to make a conscious effort to get a master's in computer science, and that is how I got into heavy-duty programming. I worked as a programmer and started a software firm, which was later taken public on the NASDAQ in the 90s. I made a lot of money, perhaps too young, as I lost a lot of money. But with a skill set and addressable market, the opportunities were available to bounce back. My advice to you from this story is in creating value rather than the cautionary tale of blowing money as a youth. Software programming was a fairly new and advanced topic when I first came into it, but advancement over the years have made it a far more commercialized endeavor. I want to use a case study in Brazil as an example to buttress my points. In Brazil, increasingly government ministries and state-run enterprises have abandoned traditional Windows software in favor of open source or free software like Linux. Primarily, this reduces the royalty payable to foreign companies for the software, so the main reason is economic. This, however, has the knock-on effect of making government subsidies on the sale of computers to low-income families cheaper. Basic machines operated using open source software are available as little as $50, according to the Brazilian case study. Open source alternatives are a great alternative for developing countries, such as ours, because of the potential for computer users to pool their expertise and develop and utilize software that is perfectly suited to their needs. The message is clear. Innovate. Create something that will add value. The inputs are there, and the market is right before you. You are blessed to be graduating in Nigeria, in ECOWAS, in Sub-Saharan Africa, the fastest growing economic region behind only Asia. Now for a word on innovation and technology, because I want you to see yourself as the global future leaders and not just leaders of this country. Innovation and science have a key role to play in answering many of our biggest multilateral challenges. I must emphasize that technology does not just mean information and communication technology. It is medical, agricultural technology. These innovations are consistently emerged from academic institutions such as AUN and research faculties housed within academic institutions. The presence of Stanford is causal, not consequential to the emergence of Silicon Valley. The vision for the Northeast, YOLA, should be to make the Silicon Valley of Nigeria. With this university at the heart of that drive, as Lagos is the financial hub of the country, the Northeast has the potential to become the technology hub. This is what the modern economy is about: creativity, ambition, smart use of new technology. It's all about having an international outlook. The ambition is to leverage off our human capital potential and export ideas, not just across borders, but across continents. We must participate in the global marketplace. Many areas of experimental research, such as the development of new or improved products in the agricultural industry, or renewable energy technology, or new sustainable processes in the extraction of natural resources. They all have global benefits. This university, AUN, represents the future of science in this country, which will ultimately position it as the future of our economy and the global marketplace through science and innovation into commercial application. On commercial application, I would like to acknowledge my former dean, Professor Mohammed Kar. Can you please stand up? Mohammed Kar. Professor Fonkam. The 2016 SITC student, can you please stand up? These guys, this is the story. Fonkam laid the seed, Carl laid the seed. Fonkam continued. And these guys created value. They have created solution that is being used by AUN. This is the future I'm talking about. Thank you. Technology in its application stems from innovation. Ultimately, it boils down to individuals and individual creativity. It is too easy to make excuses, especially a system as ours, which is weighted towards the already successful who wired power. However, let me tell you, nobody has a monopoly on innovation. Every student at this university has the potential to be the catalyst of development, create the growth that you seek. Before I end, I would like to talk about reputation. And I repeat, reputation. Very soon, you will have to respond to incentives. There will be some promises that you would like to make but can't. No one will believe those promises because they know that later it will not be in your interest to deliver. The lesson here is this: before you make a promise, think about whether you will want to keep it if and when your circumstances change. This is how you earn a reputation. Class of 2016, get out here and remember you're a graduate from the best university in sub-Saharan Africa. You are AUN. Get out there and kick some asses. Congratulations.
Dr. Mustapha Abiodun Akinkomi is the current Commissioner of Finance, Lagos State. He's a financial economist and technology strategist, and is equally have over 25 years of experience in revenue generation, collection, estimation, planning, and forecasting using statistical and econometrics methods.
It is now time for the presentation of the faculty awards. May I now invite the Provost, Dr. Lejean Quisenberry, to step forward to perform that task. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This prestigious award recognizes the faculty member who was voted the best at AUN for this year. I would like to introduce Mr. Sam Akano as the outstanding faculty for 2015-2016. Dr. Sam Akano has been at the School of Business and Entrepreneurship of AUN since 2011. He has headed the Accounting and Finance Department from 2013 to 2014, and then from 2015 to date. Sam Akano is currently the chair of AUN's Senate Committee on Welfare. He is also a member of other committees, including the Curriculum Committee, the Judicial Affairs on Student Conduct, and the Academic Integrity Committee. Sam has also served on several special committees and panels in the interests of AUN and SBE. He is respected by his students and peers alike, as this award indicates. Professor Akano has published his research in reputable international journals. Please welcome him.
Congratulations, Professor Sam Akano. Thank you, Provost Lejean Quisenberry. It is now time for the big one, the conferral of degrees and presentation of diplomas. May I invite the President to step forward to perform this function. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration and Master of Technology please rise? Mr. Chairman, these candidates have completed all university requirements for their degrees, and with the recommendation of the Senate and the approval of the AUN Board, we confer on you the Master of Technology and the Master of Business Administration degrees of the American University of Nigeria. Please come forward.
May we have the list for the candidates? That is not the plan. Postgraduate. Babangida Amal, Master of Technology, Information Technology. Bashari Ibrahim, Master of Technology in Information Technology. Chama Goodness Anuhu, Master of Technology, Information Technology. Ndukwe Israel Uche, Master of Technology, Information Technology. Akomodi Richard Adinoe, Master of Technology, Telecommunications. Charming Francis Baguru, Master of Technology, Telecommunications. Enoch Enos, Master of Technology, Telecommunications. Hamajauda Samaila Peter, Master of Technology, Telecommunications. Johanna Maigalisa Gadzama, Master of Technology, Telecommunications. Uzodima Ifetu Uchenna, Master of Business Administration. Fintan Lucy Chizuru, Master of Business Administration.
Where are my notes? Will the candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management please rise? Mr. Chairman, these candidates have completed all university requirements for their degrees, and with the recommendation of the Faculty Senate and the approval of the AUN Board, we confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management of the American University of Nigeria. Please come forward.
Tajuddin Kudirat, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Udoje Ann Odegwa, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Yashim Samuel Jacob, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Usman Biri Aliu, Postgraduate Diploma in Information Technology. Ajayi Olusegun Tunji, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Ayedun Samson, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Bakari Abdulaziz Inua, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Joseph Wesley, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Mosugu Ebenwosi Okopile, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Wahiri Adakumesi, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Wansha Tongnan, Postgraduate Diploma in Management. Oluwa Muyiwa Ajiri Ogene Oluwaseun, Postgraduate Diploma in Management.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees please rise? Mr. Chairman, these candidates have completed all university requirements for their degrees, and with the recommendation of the Faculty Senate and the approval of the AUN Board, we confer on you the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees of the American University of Nigeria. Please come forward.
Abdul Qadir Mustafa, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems. Abdul Qadir Yasmin, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Abdul Mumini Abubakar Bako, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Abia Basil Anthony, Bachelor of Arts, Honors, International and Comparative Politics. Ahmed Abubakar Sadiq, Bachelor of Science, Communications and Multimedia, Multimedia Design. Abubakar Zamian Ozohu, Bachelor of Science, Communications and Multimedia, Journalism, magna cum laude. Abubakar Ibrahim Saad, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, Management Information Systems, with University Honors. Abubakar Hawa, Bachelor of Science, Management. Adamu Mohammed Bello, Bachelor of Science, Entrepreneurship. Ada Justin Koduna Kofi, Bachelor of Science, Management and Entrepreneurship. Ademi Adedayo Tolulokpe, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science with University Honors. Adio Yunusa Adewale, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Abubakar Zainab, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Ahmed Ali Said, Bachelor of Science, Telecommunications and Wireless Technologies. Bachelor of Science, Aimabo Rukundo, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Fatima Zara Ali, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering, magna cum laude. Al-Kali Aisha Walida, Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Aminu Sani, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Aminu Ahmed, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Amos Mary Opeyemi, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics with University Honors. Angyu Gideon Amadakistwen, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems. Anosike Obinna Dave, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering. Atta Umar Abdullahi, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, Management Information Systems. Awan Esther Kubai, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Babangida Aisha, Bachelor of Science, Communications and Multimedia, concentrating in journalism. Babangida Sadiq, Bachelor of Science, Management. Babagana Musa, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems with University Honors. Ayuk Tabe Ayuk Bakia, Bachelor of Science, Telecommunications and Wireless Technologies. Awoke Jamiu Taiwo, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Ahmed Awal Garba, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering with University Honors. Ahmed Aisha Jada, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Anwar Kasia Chimweaku, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems. Bamali Fatima Ahmed, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Bangbose Jayoba Khaled Dedoin, Bachelor of Science, Management. Bankole Anoluwapo Teresa, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Bashir Aliu Mohammed, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Bashir Ibrahim, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in database and web database. Bashir Umar Ribadu, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering with University Honors. Bello Halimat Sadia, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Bima Idris Muhammad, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering. Bukianayandi Emmanuel, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Darie Ebenezer Plangnan, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health, Summa Cum Laude. Duhu Biliaminu Adamu, Bachelor of Science, International and Comparative Politics. Eretan Olukemi Damilola, Bachelor of Science, Entrepreneurship. Elechi Marilyn Chinonso, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Biomedical Science. Elam Susman David, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating on in Biomedical Science. Egbe Daniel Isong Otu, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry, Summa Cum Laude. Douglas Blazing, Bachelor of Arts, Honors, International and Comparative Politics. Asana Awa Desmolin, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Cum Laude. Atabo Abo Ojo Phoebe, Bachelor of Arts, Economics, Cum Laude. Atabo Omonu Utene, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems with University Honors. Eyang Esther Tabot, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Fongkam Chi Asobo, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Lam Cum Laude. Garba Abdurrahman Musa, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Garba Fawaz Musa, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Girado Idris Jafar, Bachelor of Science, Accounting with University Honors. Gomina Khalid Dahiru, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Goni Abdurrahman Sali, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Applied Networking. Gumizira Oscar, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Javier Mana Jean Baptiste, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Ugumbo Esosa, Bachelor of Science, Telecommunications and Wireless Technologies. Ibrahim Aisha Turaki, Bachelor of Science, Management. Hatege Kimana Faustine, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Hassan Funkim Restoration, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health. Hassan Abubakar Abdu, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems. Chinda Rita Danis, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Tahiru Ali Aminu, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Information Security and Assurance. Dalil Aisha Abdul Wahab, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Dangana Sufyan, Bachelor of Science Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Hagekimana Eric, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Hakizimana Emmanuel, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Inua Ahmad Al-Haji, Bachelor of Science Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Inyang Victory Friday, Bachelor of Science Natural and Environmental Sciences, concentrating in Environment and Health with University Honors. Ipebno Fateh Isaiah, Bachelor of Science Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Isa Kuna, Bachelor of Science Accounting. Ismail Musa, Bachelor of Science Telecommunications and Wireless Technologies. Iakaremie Jean Demont, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry. Jacob Udwag Abasi, Bachelor of Science Accounting. Jalaluddin Shuai, Bachelor of Science Accounting. Muhammad Saadatu Dada, Bachelor of Science Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Muhammad Bashir, Bachelor of Science Computer Science. Muhammad Bashir, Bachelor of Science Management. Muhammad Tariq Al-Amin, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Inengibo Meminatu Erepagamo, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry. Mustafa Mahmoud Suleiman, Bachelor of Arts Economics. Siddiqui Hamadou, Bachelor of Arts Honors, International and Comparative Politics. Hamza Abdul Majid Sadiq, Bachelor of Science Computer Science with University Honors. Inegbese Henry Joseph, Bachelor of Science Management. Ilomwanya Cletus Ikechukwu, Bachelor of Science Communications and Multimedia, concentrating in journalism. Mustafa Zara, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. John Brenda Haske, Bachelor of Science Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health. Jauro Atiku Sadiq, Bachelor of Science Information Systems. Ozoadibe Precious Chuka, Bachelor of Science Software Engineering. Osunlona Aisha Tolulokpe, Bachelor of Arts International and Comparative Politics. Omaku Amina Victoria, Bachelor of Science Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health. Olarinde Abdusamad Mokolade, Bachelor of Arts Economics. Okere Christiana Okwekweka, Bachelor of Science Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Biomedical Sciences. Lantewa Lawan Isa, Bachelor of Science in Management. Lawal Umar Sanda, Bachelor of Science Information Systems. Nkanga Utibe Johnson, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry. Nde Diana Gideon, Bachelor of Science Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health. Neo Mungabo Aimable, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry. Manishimwe Tioneste, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Manizabayo Gabez, Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry, magna cum laude. Maunde Suleiman Mohammed, Bachelor of Science Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Megisha Tuwali Paul Valerie, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Modibo Ahmed Umar, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Mohamed Yauba, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems. Liman Aminu Usman, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Madhu Susan Uzamaka, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health. Mahmoud Abdul Hamid, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Information Security and Assurance. Thompson Edidion Ndang Yongmong, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems. Teacher Muma Justice, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude. Tukur Adamu Aminu, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Ukwongu Chidima Lucia, Bachelor of Arts, Economics, cum laude. Umar Nabila, Bachelor of Science, English Language and Literature. Umar Asmau Abubakar, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems. Radha Ibrahim Abubakar, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health, with University Honors. Pila Teim Mulu, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Summa Cum Laude. Philemon Owubele, Bachelor of Science, Management. Ofo John Paul Izuchuku, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science, concentrating in Environment and Health, magna cum laude. Aubrey Uloho Eguono Valentin, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Software Application Development. Nwosu Chinonso John Paul, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Nwagbo Chidima Obiamaka, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry, with University Honors. Nwagbo Kenechukwu Nneka Lily, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics, magna cum laude. Nkuruziza Francois, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry, with University Honors. Umar Hassanu Atiku, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Umoyo Ndifreke Sande, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Saleh Rahanatu Usman, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, with University Honors. Uwagu Chukudi Domike, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering. Uwiringi Imana Eugene, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry, magna cum laude. Yusuf Dayebu, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Yusuf Ahmad Sanusi, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Yusuf Yasir Sani, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Zorto Emmanuel Gadi, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, with University Honors. Zubairu Sanusi Tijani, Bachelor of Science, Management. Sani Balogun Omoshalewa Nima, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Sani Silas Silonzo, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Shehu Fatima Adamu, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Suleiman Zayed Adamu, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Saidu Nuhu, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Suleiman Hanifa Paris, Bachelor of Science, Software Engineering. Thomas Tolulokpe Oluwafemi, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Sadiq Mariam Diki, Bachelor of Science, Communications and Multimedia, concentrating in multimedia design. Robert Imama, Bachelor of Science, Natural and Environmental Science. Rilwanu Abdullah Abubakar, Bachelor of Science, Telecommunications and Wireless Technologies. Jima Kinsley Celestine, Bachelor of Arts, Honors, International and Comparative Politics. Tanyi Gregory Petty, Bachelor of Science, Telecommunications and Wireless Technologies, Samma Cum Laude. Sali Goni Adamu Al-Haji, Bachelor of Science, Management. Lawan Mariam Maina Maji, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, concentrated in entrepreneurship. Ishimwe Donatien, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Isaac Simeon Olubojo, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Firaime Lefa Edwin, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry. Dr. Joe Farouk Musa, Bachelor of Science, concentrating in management and entrepreneurship. Yahya Mubarak Zango, Bachelor of Science, Communications and Multimedia, concentrating in multimedia design. Yaduma Sabia, Bachelor of Science, Marketing. Zira Sanusi Mohammed, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating on Management Information Systems. Jonathan Kenred Aminu, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics. Uiringimana Martin, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Chemistry with University Honors. Uzo Chirunze Ogbonya, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems. Waziri Aliu, Bachelor of Science, Information Systems, concentrating in Management Information Systems with University Honors. Yahya Ibrahim Al-Hassan, Bachelor of Science, Management. Last, and maybe one of the most important, Yelwa Salomi Doliyamba, Bachelor of Arts, International and Comparative Politics.
Will the class of 2016 please rise? They deserve a huge round of applause. And now you get to turn those tassels from right to left and throw them in the air if you want. Congratulations.
Thank you. May I at this point invite Mr. Peter Pyer for the alumni induction. The new graduates will be formally inducted into the Alumni Association of the American University of Nigeria. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the founder, Al-Haji Atiku Abubakar, members of the AUN Board of Trustees, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon to you all. I am deeply elated to be on stage today, not only as an individual, but as a representative of the great AUN Alumni Association, which in less than 6 years of existence has gone a long way in making tremendous impact in lives of individuals and various communities within and outside the Yola metropolis and stretching to other parts of Nigeria. while working hand in hand with the university in attaining its goals, vision, mission, and value statements. With more than 1,500 members spread across the globe in top multinationals, individual-owned businesses, government parastatals, world-renowned institutions of learning, to mention but a few. It is in this regard that I am delighted to welcome new set of minds from the class of 2016 with a knack for ideas, passion for excellence, and a drive to concertedly thrive to be the solution Africa and the world awaits. Having been nurtured for leadership, academic exploits, and innovation in a world-class environment and structure without being punctured by its numerous challenges. May we now take the pledge. Class of 2016, kindly repeat after me. Today I vow to seek and speak only the truth, and to demand of myself the absolute integrity that I have a right to expect of everyone at the American University of Nigeria and the Alumni Association. This I pledge for the sake of Nigeria, for the sake of Africa, for the sake of our futures, and in service to community and country. With you and to you, my fellow members of the American University of Nigeria and the great Alumni Association, you may now wear your individual sash. On behalf of the president of the great association, Vesishon, who is presently in the US, the executive committee, I officially declare you accepted into our association. We look forward to your full participation towards the realization of our objectives and the unflinching quest to make a difference in a fast-changing world through our giving spirit, knowing fully well that we make a living by what we get, but a life by what we give. Long live AUN, long live our Alumni Association, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to the class of 2016. Thank you.
May you please take your seats? We're inching closer to the end of the ceremony. Now it's time for recognition of institutions that are here, not in terms of speeches, but in terms of just name calling. I wish to list out the universities that are with us here and others who have sent their goodwill messages. Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, University of Maiduguri, Benue State University, Federal University Dutse in Jigawa State, Taraba State University, Federal University Kashere in Gombe State, Covenant University in Ogun State, Adekunle Ajasin University, Modibo Adama University, and Adama State University, the two home-based universities. A few announcements before the final part of this ceremony. Class photographs is going to be taken immediately after the recession outside. Please remain at your seats until after the recession. Snacks and drinks are available outside for parents, families, and guests. May we all please stand for the American and the Nigerian national anthems.
All is well that ends well. That's how it has been on this 8th commencement ceremony, class of 2016, American University of Nigeria, Yola Adamawa State, which came through from the commencement hall of the university here in Yola Adamawa State. On behalf of the production and presentation crew here in Yola, this is wishing all our numerous viewers a very good day ahead.
NTA, you can't beat the rich.
The Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, as part of activities to commemorate the first year in office of President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, is holding a photographic exhibition with the theme Nigeria's Political Development from 1960 to Date, the Change Mantra, which will be declared open by the special guest of honor, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, Chief Host Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Honorable Minister of Information and Culture. Venue, Exhibition Pavilion, next to the International Conference Center, Abuja. Date, opening ceremony, Saturday, 14th May 2016 at 4 p.m. prompt. The exhibition is open to the public daily from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. until 30th May 2016. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Come and see Nigeria's political evolution in pictures. Announcer, Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Information and Culture.
We have always lived together as brothers and sisters. Though we speak different languages and celebrate different cultures, we were still one Nigeria. There was no bombing, there was no kidnapping, and our children were not cultists. Now, we suspect one another as there are spreads of cultism, bombing, and kidnapping. How long shall this go on? Terrorism is alien, kidnapping is criminal, cultism is barbaric. Nigeria is a blessed country. Support the Nigeria Police and the fight against terrorism, kidnapping and cultism. Always inform the police of any incident around you. Say something when you suspect something.
Remember, we all have a stake in building a crime-free Nigeria of our dream.
This message is from the Nigeria Police Force.
Music of my childhood was completely British and American.
So my signature tune is pretty much
Robbers, they rob, they no see you, brother.
And like you said, I'm robbers, rob, they no see you. They don't see me, my brother. It happened to me.
Many months and many years and come and go.
Baba God, we say thank you.
The music is the way that the whole world can connect.
Sometimes music goes with comedy. I love music.
Let the love for music keep burning in you.
Music and Art, a must watch.
Service of the NTA.
At last, the last day of the long run of the leagues in Europe come to an end this weekend. Tomorrow it will be a pensive day. Pensive day in the teams trying to see if they can run away from promotion. Of course, it will be a dicey affair between Sunderland and Newcastle. And then we'll see who will be joining Norwich City and, of course, Aston Villa in the lower division next season. Also, another rush behind the top four to see who gets a Champions League ticket. And of course, there will be so many formality games right there in the middle of the league cadre when it comes to the English Premiership. A delightful Sunday it will be as the English Premiership comes to a glorious finish. Of course, Leicester City booked a ticket already as champions of the EPL, with barely 2 games to the end of the season. And in athletics, we continue to keep our tab on the performance of the Nigerian athletes as they get ready for Rio 2016. Of course, the Summer Olympics coming up in August. Focus on Blessing Okagbari, who we told you last week is warming up with some performances in some major events in the athletics calendar. The African 100-meter queen and record holder battled with the wind as she placed second behind USA's Balotella Tiana at the Golden Grand Prix meeting in Kawasaki, Japan. That was last Sunday. The Nigerian running a second race on the track after storming into a 22.82 seconds finish in the 200 meters last month in Texas, USA, ran 11.30 seconds behind Tiana, who ran 11.23 seconds to win her first of 2 events at the meeting. The good news about this performance on the part of Okagbari and a few others who are busy in the tracks and field is the fact that at least we are getting prepared for some positive results at the Summer Olympics in Rio, Brazil. Here on Hotsports, we'll keep doing a check on the athletes in athletics, in table tennis, in basketball, in football, and a few other sports that Nigeria will be featuring at the Rio Olympics here on Hotsports. There's plenty to offer you on the program this weekend. When we come back, we will look at the major games that will take the